So a lot of people ask me, hey, why don't you speak English? You know, I don't fucking understand the word you're saying because you speak it in Japanese. So, or I'll speak English. I just wanted to, before getting into the topic, just want to show you how beautiful it is today. It's not where I live, but pretty close. And so what I was saying in Japanese was that I was talking about Mr. Hanzo Takenaka. He was, I think, equivalent of a Treasury Secretary in early 2000s under first and second Koizumi Parliament. And he is infamous for executing historical sized monetary policy that is to this day affecting a lot of the small, mid-sized businesses, especially those that are in research and development, which has historically been very, very important in supporting Japanese economy since World War II. And the reason why I brought him up was because not anything in particular today that happened that made me realize or think about him. He's 69 years old, which is a good age for a man. And 4 years ago, I think people who know me, I went to Japan to work for a very short period of time. And one day I was drinking with my great friend, Mr. Oikawa, who's an economist. Anyway, we started drinking at 10 a.m. There's two gentlemen next to us was already drinking, and one of them was pretty drunk. And but they were talking in a very, very, very sophisticated tone and topics like monetary policy of that day and economy and a lot of complicated engineering topics because they were engineers. And so I asked them like, hey, are you guys happen to be like professors at some universities? And they were like, oh, no, we're just engineers, just passionate about the Japanese society and the future of our country. And so we started drinking, and we exchanged business cards, and topics went on to discuss why small, medium-sized businesses today aren't growing. And the gentleman's reason for that is because the monetary policy of Mr. Takenaka in the early 2000s. Specifically, I think the monetary policy changed the accounting codes so that the companies traditionally book their research and development fees into, they warehouse that into deferred tax assets. Now they have to actually book that in their P&L. And so, when you do that, then your revenue or your operating expenses goes up, and it's harder for the small and medium-sized businesses to borrow loans from the bank because it doesn't look like they make a lot of money on the books. Maybe someone can fact check me on that one, but I think that's what the main reason was. And then a lot of optimization of a lot of the accounting codes other than the deferred tax assets. But anyway,